Hi, and we're back with more local music that's literally made in India. Get it? I know. That joke is never going to get old. Now, as I prepare to head back into the studio, I still want to interview artists from all over the country, and I'm able to do that thanks to the wonderful world of the interwebs. And today, I'm in conversation with indie pop singer-songwriter from Dimapur, Nagaland, Temsu Clover, aka Temsu Clover. Now, Temsu talks to me about what music means to her, her upcoming EP, and the story behind her song, Dumplings for the Sad. Hey, Temsu.
Hi. Hi, Mae.
Hey. So I've done a ridiculous amount of research about you. We have Husein, my wonderful producer, and I have done some major stalking of your social media and in general. And there's something actually really interesting that I found out about you, that there was a Music Guild Awards that happened this year, and you won for Most Promising Artist. Now, what does that mean? What are these promises you are making, Temsu? Tell me.
I was really shocked when I got that title, because I kind of felt that maybe it was such a big title for me to carry, but it also made me feel special and made me want to do more. So give more music, put in the hard work, and take the name of my state along with me.
Aw, that is a great promise. I also have seen that there is a really interesting intention that you have with your music, which is that, and I'm quoting you, where I think this is also a beautiful promise, which is that you want your music to give someone company or help heal a degraded soul. I'm a degraded soul.
Please have my music.
I went super metal there. So how do you think you do that with your music?
It's that's what music does to me. It gives me comfort, and whenever I'm at my lowest point, music has always been there, and that is what I want to give back to the people. That's what I want to do for the arts, to give back what I received. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
That's amazing. And you know what? And this, I think, there's something that I echo of you as well, which is that I think you grew up with music being a very big part of your life and your childhood and your family. And you are, first and foremost, before being a musician or a songwriter, you say that I'm first and foremost a listener. I'm very much that.
Yep.
I definitely am a listener.
High five!
High five! What was it like growing up with music around you and stuff?
It was because of that only I am who I am today, because of all the influences I got from my parents, from my neighbors, and from my environment as well. So yeah, I had a pretty good childhood because of all the music that I've been around with.
Is there any music that you really liked?
Yeah, I listen to all types of genre, from blues to pop to rock, you name it. It's just there, everything's there.
You've heard it. So just looking at some of the music that you released, I think you've been releasing music since around 2019. And one of the first songs that you put out was Confessions of a Bipolar Mind.
That's
and then
right.
your second single was Blue. And the song that we're going to be featuring on this episode today for people to check out is called Dumplings for the Sad. Which is the best name for a song. And also the song is so beautiful. So I kind of want to know what inspired it.
So long story short, I kind of put up a survey on my WhatsApp status, and I asked my friends whether they would like to send me a line or share their emotions with me so that I can turn them into a song. So most of my friends, they replied, and they were all super depressed, maybe because of the lockdown or some other reasons. And then there were some friends again who said they wanted to have some dumplings, some street dumplings. But because of the lockdown, yeah, because of the lockdown, nobody could go out. So I kind of like took all of that and converted their emotions into a song. And that's when Dumplings for the Sad was created.
And I also found out that you did this completely in your bedroom, and everything, right? Like that's a lot to do. That completely DIY. Was that easy or was that quite tough?
I mean, I don't want to say it's easy, but I don't want to say it's hard at the same time. So it's like I had this big box my parents bought. So whenever I record songs, I kind of like get inside it so that the voices don't, go here and there. So it's like, especially during summers, it gets so hot inside, but it's like I have to do this. It's for the music. I have to get a clear recording. So yeah, that's how bedroom artists we struggle.
I love it. I love it. I can just imagine Temsu like sweating in a box while she's trying to sing like beautifully and eloquently and all that. I guess I can only imagine. But I also love the idea of dumplings for the sad, because now I feel like you need to start your own sort of food company and start selling dumplings for the sad. Like literally, I want to eat the dumplings for the sad because it's going to make me happy.
If I get sponsors, I'm definitely taking you out.
We're doing this. We're doing this. We're getting those. I want some of those, like, those dumplings now. I'm already thinking about dumplings in my mouth watering.
Yay.
So the one thing I really enjoyed about Dumplings for the Sad, which I think is kind of really fascinating to me, is that you kind of brought together, the fact that people just wanted to eat dumplings from the streets and this idea that this was for so many of your friends that were sad and unhappy. And I think everyone has gone through that throughout this. I mean, we're still in a pandemic technically. And I think everyone's going through this emotion of it's not done yet. Like we can't be happy yet. I think one of the things that everyone's sort of struggling with during the pandemic is that you're kind of stuck in this weird middle zone. You're not able to celebrate the good times, and you're not able to like let off steam when things are really frustrating. So do you feel like that too?
Yeah, I do. I feel like that sometimes, and especially as an artist, when you're like kept in a box for too long, you lose inspirations and it gets kind of tough. But at the same time, it's all in the head, so you can imagine whatever you want. You can be your own boss. So it works.
Yeah. And so I also had a little sneak at a new song you're working on called Summer Paradise. I mean, I know that's a temporary name, but that was a really cool song. Are you planning to release that soon?
Yeah, me and my friends, we had a talk. So like we are working on other music again. Actually, I'm planning to release an EP. So I'm working on that. Even though Summer Paradise won't be on the EP, but yeah, it will be a separate song. So yeah.
That sounds good. So what's this EP about? Is it some more dumplings?
Maybe some pizzas. My EP, it's about youth and the situation that we as a generation, we as youngsters go through. So every song's on the EP is gonna tell a story, each story of all the faces.
That's amazing. Oh, I really like that. I think that's going to be a really interesting one. Also, and I have to say, because we like stalked you on your social media, you have some really funny stuff written. Like your Twitter bio says, "I'll have a cup of water, please." What's that about, Temsu?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. It's just I like I kind of like whenever the situation is like really serious, I'm the type of person who usually laughs, like if someone cracks a joke, I'll be the first person to laugh. So yeah, I don't have an
You're a
explanation for that,
comedian's
man.
dream now. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, I have to ask you. So, hopefully, we're going to be having an EP that will come out really soon from you, Temsu, which I'm looking forward to. And people are going to get a chance to listen to Dumplings for the Sad on Made in India. I have one last question that I'd
Yay.
like to ask you, which is that the one thing that I'm excited about is that one day I hope to come to Nagaland and visit you in
Yes.
Dimapur, right? Because then we can
Please
hang,
come.
right? So one thing I have to
Yep.
ask you is that firstly, can you teach me something that I can say when I come to Dimapur so that I sound like a local girl?
All right. So
It's like
maybe
what are
you
the cool
can
kids
start
saying
with
nowadays?
the cool kids are saying "hui xie." That means stop.
Wait, say that again.
"Hui xie." Hui xie.
Huishe. What does that
Ho-
mean?
Yes,
Huishe?
yes, that's the one. That means stop.
Huishe. Oh, so then I land in. So when I land in Dimapur, I go to the cabbie and say, "Hoishe."
No, that's not what you should
Be
say.
like, "What's
That's
wrong
not
with
what you. No, yeah. It's like there's this YouTube channel, Dreams Unlimited. So it's like their catchphrase, "Huishe." That's like their catchphrase, and it's like super popular.
Huishe.
So people will be like, "Yeah, Mae is a woman of culture.
Oh,
She knows Naga people." They will say that. So they'll say that. So maybe if you say "Huishe,"
Huishe. I know it. I know what the cool kids are doing. Huishe. I'm winning. I love this. So, another thing that I have to ask you is like, if I do come and visit you in Dimapur, where would be the first place you take me?
yes, I'll take you out for some tasty Naga food, and not to forget some tasty street dumplings.
Yes, I want to come to Dimapur tomorrow.
Please come. Please come.
Oh my god, I'm so excited about this.
Yay.
But Temsu, thank you so much. And thank you so much for sharing your music with me and with our listeners. And I'm really looking forward to your EP that's going to be coming out soon.
Thank you, Mae. It's my pleasure. And I had a lovely time talking to you as well.
Yay! Now, all I want to do is hang with Temsu in Dimapur and eat dumplings. Alas, a girl can dream. Now, check out her song Dumplings for the Sad on her podcast episode on Made in India. The link is in the description. Also, like, subscribe, follow, and all that. I've got more videos from our Made in India session on YouTube, so do a little exploring of our channel.